So this Nas Daily situation is exploding. It is going viral, so viral. There's so much going on. There's like arguments going on everywhere. It's getting juicy. Even since I posted the video, there's been so much news. So Nico's here, and we're gonna have
Hey.
some good old chismus.
Yeah, I've been following the story. It's gone crazy, man. He's snapping
Yeah,
back on the people.
yeah,
He has
man.
he has to answer. He has no choice. Everyone's calling him out. The local news, the fans, even the gossip pages are calling him out. It's crazy. It's gone crazy.
Mental. Crazy. Oh, so I'm excited to have some chismus. So we'll talk about that in a minute, but I think first we should have like a little bit of a recap for people who don't know what's going on. Most people probably do, but we'll have a quick recap. So Nas Daily's basically a huge vlogger. He's got 20 million subscribers on Facebook, about 4 million on YouTube. He creates this content which gets so much engagement and so many views, and it's like stories basically. So he does stories about like interesting stories about different people and their lives, and people really like it. People really buy into it. Then he's recently set up this thing called the Nas Academy.
Yes.
The Nas Academy is a bit like Udemy, so you can upload videos on there, and sell your tutorials to other people. So let's say you wanted to teach people how to play the guitar, you can upload your tutorial onto his platform and then sell those lessons to people. And I'm assuming he probably takes a percentage of the price. I don't know
Yeah.
how it works. So
And
basically,
he gets money from it. That's the bottom
yeah.
line.
So big creators like Catriona Gray and some other ones have uploaded videos on there, and they're selling courses. So let's first we'll first just have a quick look at this website
Yep.
before we dive into the new gossip. We'll have a look at this website and see what we think about what's been going on. What do you feel about what's been going on, Nico?
Which
What's
one? The academy?
Yeah? What do you feel about the academy?
To be honest with you, there are most of the things that's there. You can find it for free online. I mean,
Yeah,
I watched Paulu's video, and we have the same point here. There most of the things that you can find here, it's actually for free online. So why would I pay? Like for example, there are YouTubers, there are content creators who talks about how to be confident, how to be more confident in front of the camera, and stuff like that for free. There's this one guy, I forgot his charisma factor something. I forgot his name, but he what he talks about is building up your confidence. So it's for free. You don't need to pay nothing. So I don't know,
yeah.
man.
I think the thing is, it's the people who are doing the lessons here, right? Like,
Mhm.
you're paying for their skill set, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, the information might be the same, but the reality is, it's the person giving the lesson. Like,
yeah. It's
you can't get a lesson from Catriona Gray for
Yeah,
free.
of course,
You
for
know?
free. Yeah, of course. But if you want to build your confidence, do you really need Catriona to teach you? Shouldn't you? Shouldn't anyone who has like who has who can face people, go there
I
and
agree
learn?
with you. I wouldn't buy these courses, especially for the price they are. Like, I mean, I think paying $5 or $10 for a course is probably all right, but some of these courses are pretty
Yeah,
expensive, right?
who's that guy? I mean, I have no gripes with
Yes.
Night Fam, but I don't know. I don't want to pay him like 1,450 pesos for to build my confidence. Look,
Let's have a
man,
look at
a
some of
lot of
these. See,
people bought into it. 606 people did. That's a lot of money, man.
look at this one here. The Art
Mhm.
of Storytelling by Nas. Okay. Now, I would say I've not watched the course, but I'd say that's probably good value. He obviously knows how to tell a story, right?
Yes,
He gets so many views. He knows how to tell a story. So
of course.
if he's giving good information there, I'd say personally I'd probably pay $49 if he is giving good information.
But
I
there
don't
are
have
but there are writers online that gives this course for free, and
there
yeah.
are there are. I agree. I
And
agree.
let's be honest here, he probably has a team of writers who actually makes his work better. I'm not dissing him. I'm just telling you that you can find this stuff for free. You just need the right keywords, and you can find it. But if you have $50 extra and you wanna give Nas the $50, go right on ahead. I
I
mean,
don't
that's
I don't have
already a week's
I
grocery, bro.
no, I disagree with you a bit there. I do disagree with you.
Okay, go ahead.
I think the price is a little bit steep, but I think there's nothing wrong in somebody with a skill set selling that
Mhm.
skill set, right? You know, okay, example. If you want to go and watch Ed Sheeran sing, you'll pay
Yeah,
$200 to go and watch him sing.
yeah.
I can sing to you. You can listen to me sing, but it's disgusting to listen to. So
So you're
yeah,
paying for the experience
so
essentially.
you're paying for the experience, and you're paying for somebody who knows what they're doing. Like, and I know you can get this kind of stuff online, but you're actually paying for the individual here. Like, so
Yes,
I
yes.
don't fully agree with you. I think there's some benefit to be had from this kind of thing, but I agree,
Of course, yeah.
$49
I
is pretty
understand.
steep. It's
But the thing is you're selling to Filipinos. You're not selling to Americans or Australian who have high income. $50 is 2,500 pesos if I'm not mistaken. And 2,500 pesos is like water electricity bill for some.
dude,
So, you know,
7,000 people bought this. 7,000 people bought this.
yeah, I know.
Like
I
it's
can see that. Yeah.
so the price isn't too much for those 7,000 people, right?
Yeah, of
You know,
course it's not. And it's Nas Daily, man. It's Nas Daily with 20 million followers. Of course, the 20 million is is good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough to for this 7,500 people to accept that he knows what he's doing. And credits to him. I mean, if I have extra 250 2,500 pesos or $50, sure, but I don't know, man. I can search it for free. I can Google it. Probably there's better writers. I mean, I'm friends with the writers of GMA. So GMA 7, because that's how I got, this YouTube thing rolling. I could just ask them for free.
yeah,
you know,
I know. Just but my last point on it is like this guy's
okay.
worked out how to get um so many followers, right? He's worked out
Mhm.
how to do it. Like not
Yes.
many people have worked out how to do that. So he
Yes,
knows
of
what he's
course, of
doing,
course.
right?
Yes.
Maybe somebody like I watched the video from Catriona Gray and she said something along the lines of you
You
don't
don't
need
need
to
that. Yeah,
be
you make a good
beautiful,
job there.
tall. What?
Of course you
You,
do. That's the criteria for being a model. You need to be tall and beautiful.
but I think we're probably not going to agree on that one. Let's just watch the start, what he says. Let's
Okay,
just have a
okay, go
quick look.
ahead. I can't hear him. Did you mute him?
No, can you hear it?
No, I cannot.
Really? Maybe I. Sorry, I'm not very good at this
It has
StreamYard
subtitles
thing.
anyway. It has
All right.
subtitles anyway.
Let's just watch it with the subs. Then. Well, we. Um, uh,
Mm. So, so basically, you're learning the works,
See,
feelings.
look,
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I mean, he's right there. He's right there. So people don't remember facts, remember feelings. Anyway, it's up to you guys if you want to spend $50 for it. I mean, me and Nico don't fully agree there, but I agree. It's the price point. I think the problem is the price point. Like, if it was $10, I wouldn't have really any problem with paying that.
yeah, but how many of those 7,500 people actually made profit, good clean profit out of those lessons? End of the day,
True,
you just
true.
end of the day, you need to have a little bit of clout to get you started on social media, man. Look at me. I'm not. I didn't take that course, but
How many
I'm doing
people?
pretty
How
well.
many people who bought glutalipo lost weight?
Oh my god, I don't want to go there, but
All right, forget that. Forget that. We won't talk about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
We won't talk
But,
about that.
but let
Okay.
me just add on to your point. Some of them got fat. Oh, my problem is the wine. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling.
All right, man. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Let's have a quick look at the video that he did about this famous tattooist, and we'll see how you feel about that. I think it's interesting. It's
Where are we live at your second channel or at your
yeah,
first
man.
channel?
Just low views, but just on the second channel. But we'll just keep going. I think it will probably
No,
it'll get
okay, here we go.
It'll get some traction.
Yeah, let me just share it on my page. This is why.
Where are we?
I told you not to use the fat version of me, man. That's why.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was the skinny version, man.
Oh no, that's the fat version. Let me
But
just...
it was Casey's fault. Casey does the thumbnails.
So it's okay. I love Casey. Let's keep going though.
Let's find this video. Where are we? That one.
In the jungles of the Philippines, there is a woman who is 103 years old. She is the oldest tattoo artist in the world, and she doesn't use a tattoo machine. And she.
Doc, I have a question for you, a medical question. Based from your experience, when you're explaining something to 103 years old or 100 years old person, do they get it right away? Do they understand the intricacies of what your advice is?
No, everyone's different, but I don't know if I know any 103-year-olds. Just turn your sound down a little bit. I've got a bit of an echo there, Nico. But yeah, like I think most people who are 103 would be in a nursing home and definitely don't understand what's going on.
But the thing here is that she signed a contract according to Nas Daily. It was all legal, and she signed a contract that she understood. But given your medical knowledge, probably let's go down to a 60-year-old. Do you have a hard time explaining things to them?
Yes. So there's something called informed consent. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a really important concept. So for somebody to have informed consent, they need to be able to understand the information that you're giving them, weigh up that information, and then use that information to make a decision. Okay. So if I said to you, all right, Nico, you've got cancer. Okay, your options for treatment, your options for treatment are this and this and this. And you're like, and you can't weigh up the information from the different treatment options, then you can't make informed consent from that information. So what we have is something called informed consent. And what we don't know is whether this woman was making informed consent. We don't know if she understood the contract, right? That's the
we don't know the contract
situation
yet,
here. No,
but they are in Nas's post. I saw that it seems like he is implying that everything is smooth. It went smooth, but my thing is most probably the old lady didn't understand what was going on in the first place. I think that's what happened. And when the apo or the grandniece saw that you're gonna have to do this, I think that's where she said, no, I didn't sign up for this. It's probably like there's a lot of people who wanted her story, because this is not the first time her story was featured by so many creators. It might be the case that she thought that was just one of those, like, hey, can you sign this for us release, but not at this level of she's gonna give online lessons, because that's basically what the course is offering.
Yeah. So what you're saying is if you had to guess, your personal opinion is that she probably didn't make an informed decision about what she was letting herself into.
Exactly.
Even though she signed the consent form, she didn't make an informed decision.
Exactly.
Which should be fair. Which should be a
fair,
fair assumption. Yeah. Do you feel that? Let's just watch a bit more of the video. Actually, let's watch a bit more of the video, and because I've not watched it all. Let's just here we are.
You choose your own tattoo. Who is this woman, and why do tourists beg her to get a tattoo? When I was in the Philippines, I met a lot of tourists who came to the country not to see the beaches, but to get a tattoo.
He he very pronunciates words. Anyway, so
Yeah.
do you feel what your feeling? How do you feel about a foreigner turning up and documenting the life of a Filipino? What do you feel about that?
It's quite normal. He's not the first one to do this. In the very long history of content creation in the country, I mean, CNN has done it before. This is just, a small content creator relative to the big media, TV media. It's nothing special. But my concern is he is milking it too much.
So
I mean,
so
I
there's a
mean,
level of how much you can milk. Is that
of
your feeling?
course, right? I mean, it's not the first time that the Wang Od story has been like told or has been put forth. It has been done a lot of times, and there is this one issue. I don't want to mention the product, but there was a product that actually took her designs and used it for their merch, and people got outraged.
Hmm.
Do you know about this? Let me just send you on IG,
Okay.
but I don't think we should show it because might
Yeah, we
get
don't
sued.
we don't want we don't want any we don't want any lawsuits.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
so
Here,
so
here, here,
um
here.
so I think what I've been thinking about this, right? Because quite often people accuse me of exploiting. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you,
a
you
I'm
don't
a
you don't
foreigner.
exploit.
No, but I've been thinking about what's my answer? Like, why am I not exploiting, and why are other creators? I'm not saying Nas Daily is. I'm not at all. I'm not
Mhm.
saying Nas Daily is. But why are other creators, in my opinion, exploiting?
Because
I
in my opinion, Doc, let me just give you before you answer this,
mm,
from a standpoint of a Filipino, most foreigners who make content of Filipinos does Pinoy baiting. Like foreigners react to, or foreigners eat Jollibee. Come on, it's just a freaking chicken. There's nothing special there. I mean, I can eat Jollibee, and those things are super subjective.
mm,
But being a foreigner such as yourself, uh, it's you are getting generalized or put into that category of people who, or foreigners who actually is trying to exploit. But you're not, dude. I mean, you're losing money from doing content. Come on, man.
I think that's the big difference, right? If the foreigner is, or the person is getting a lot more than they're giving back, not just money wise, but from the whole transaction, then I think that's exploitation. So if you're doing a video, you're getting 2 million views, you're
Mhm.
making $5,000, and you're giving somebody $50 back, then that's exploitation, isn't it? You're getting
Yes.
more than you're giving.
Yeah.
Well, I think if I look at my
Exactly.
content, I'm giving my knowledge
But you're
to people,
getting wrecked for
and,
it.
and
Come
I'm
on.
getting
Let's be honest here.
and I get a lot of backlash, but I do get
Yes,
it.
of course. And I
I
see
do get
that.
I do get a bit of money from YouTube, but I think in comparison to like my wage as a doctor,
Exactly.
it's minimal, right? But
Exactly.
if for example I started doing my videos, and then every video I was selling a vitamin or something, or something like that, and
Or a coffee.
always promoting it,
Or streaming coffee, doc. Everyone
or
is selling
slimming
a
coffee.
freaking
Yeah,
coffee. Like,
man.
dude, you want to lose weight? Go exercise and diet. That's the only thing that works. I mean, coffee helps. I mean, coffee in general helps to curb your appetite. But man, the freaking coffees that cost 250 pesos per pack doesn't help you. Come on. And you're doing people favor for not wasting their money. And guess what happened? You get sued. So is that exploiting? No. Dumb.
But
I
how
don't
would
want
you
to
feel?
say
How
bad
would you
words to your
feel? How
child.
would you feel
I really love you.
if I how would you feel if I was doing my videos, but I was making $30,000 a
Boatload.
month from doing my videos? Do you think I'd
Well,
be wrong?
no, I'm gonna, if you're selling stuff that's, for example, I know how to lose weight, of course.
Hmm.
But if you're promoting a pill, like a vitamin pill that helps that you claim
Yeah,
that you lose weight on it, then I'm gonna call you out.
yeah, that's
But you don't do
exploitation.
that. You don't go there. I mean, let's not go out of our bounds here.
Yeah.
Remember those YouTubers, those foreign YouTubers who I won't mention the name, Doc, because I love you and uh, they
Yeah,
do
we don't need.
poverty porn.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, but us natin and I, we do argue because I'm on the side of the creators always. I take that stand. But most of these creators who profit from doing charity, they profit from doing charity. Can you just imagine that concept right there? They're doing they're
I
doing
think
charity and they're profiting from charity and they are the good guys. They don't get sued. Because
I
poverty
agree.
porn is so sexy here in the Philippines. Come
I
on,
think
man.
that I think their time will come. I think the people who are doing poverty porn, their time will come because
Yeah,
they are not doing good. They're not doing good for
they're
society.
not.
They're really not.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah,
doing good. I know people
yeah.
seem to think they are, but these people are not doing good for society. They're not.
Exactly. There's
But
one.
anyway,
Let me just raise the. Do you know the content of Nas Daily where he spread out burgers like the cheap ass burgers from Jollibee, with
yeah,
50
yeah, yeah,
pesos.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah.
you feed people for a day and then you're suddenly a saint for doing that. But that doesn't really resolve anything. It's just to show it's a type of poverty porn. It's like soft corn poverty porn.
But I think in Nas Daily's defense there, like
Mhm.
he did a video about that afterwards, saying he realized that it was poverty porn, right? He
Yeah,
hasn't.
because he gets called out. That's the
Yeah.
thing about Nas Daily. If he gets called out, he snaps back. Right now, he's
Mm.
snapping back. That's why this issue is so good
All
because he
right.
can get a lot of content from it.
Let's okay. Let's dive back into the Nas Daily stuff then.
Okay,
Let's dive
okay.
back. So let's just dive into the post that I saw about 3 hours ago. So there's a girl who's come out, right? Essentially accusing Nas Daily in 2019 of various things. So let's just read
Yeah,
some
yeah.
of her posts. It's here we are. This is the CNN Philippines.
Yeah, this is the girl, the
Yeah.
girl, right? The girl. Oh, this is the juicy part now.
Have we got that on the screen? There we are. So, where are we?
What is
Dun, dun.
UNEP though? Let me just Google. Do a
What's
quick
new?
Google.
I'll just read this. He didn't care about making a change or shedding light on real issues. He only wanted content, a good, easy story to tell that would get him more Filipino views. Part of her caption read. So essentially, she's accusing him of just using. Well, I guess. What's she accusing him of there? That basically he didn't care. She's basically saying
Yeah, he
there
didn't
that
get
he didn't care.
very callous. No,
Yeah.
he doesn't have empathy to the people.
Uh,
Well, in Nas Snapback actually, you can
I
read
know.
the
We'll
It's
go
really
back to
good.
that in a minute. We'll go to that in a minute because it's pretty juicy. But
Okay,
let's
okay.
just. This is a big long post. We can't read it all. But
With
let's
number two, read number
num-
two. Number two is really good. I mean,
number.
Batas natin would have
I
like an
have
hour
to.
discussion of number two. No,
What paragraph?
on the long post, there's number two. Number two is really good.
The where on the second post from Nas, you mean or?
No. In the post itself, there's like just go keep scrolling, keep scrolling.
Okay.
Okay, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep. Okay. Now there's 2 points here. Let me just maybe
Yeah.
send you on Facebook. Wait, let me just get the Nas Daily here. We're
So
doing this live, guys. So we do apologize if it's not edited
I'll just
nicely.
read some of this. Yeah, sorry, we're just having a chat, bit of a podcast, bit of a trial. So in 2019, Nas Daily had come to my town to cover a story on the Cacao project. At the time, I was a huge fan watching his clips with my dad daily. At the time, I was gaining some press exposure and building up the opportunities thanks to UNEP, recognition of the work I do in my hometown with the farmers. It was enough that a friend had referred Nas Daily. And essentially, she went on to imply that he imitated and mocked the local language. He was saying things like "farmers are so poor. Why are Filipinos so poor?"
Oh my god,
Really offensive stuff, right? That's what
that's
she implied he was saying.
that's a case for Nas, man. If he wants to litigate, man, I send you the Nas replied on your Facebook. I mean on your IG.
Instagram. Let's have a look. I've got I've got the Nas reply anyway. Let's have a look at the Nas reply because it's pretty
Yeah,
juicy, right?
basically, the girl is saying that Nas doesn't really care, but Nas snapback. The snapback was really awesome, man. Read number 2.
Let's have a look at number 2. Where are we? Share screen. There we are. I don't know why he posted it on Nas Daily Tagalog, right?
Because it's about the Filipino, and he doesn't want his foreign fan base to understand it's going viral in the country, bro. If it goes viral, for example, in the United States, that he's, and I don't know, he's not. I just cannot comment on that. It's bordering real issues. So number two is like the.
Do you want me to read it all, or I mean,
No,
it's
just the
pretty
number
long.
2 post, because
Number 2.
if Batas Natin hears that, he will have a 1 hour discussion. I guarantee you.
Okay, do not share online falsehoods. This is borderline illegal. Brackets defamation. Allegedly. Everything you said is with malicious intent, and it's clearly not how I
cyber
speak.
libel.
I know. We have 5 years of evidence to back that up. 40% of my company is Filipino. Our actions back up our words.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's getting hot.
Right?
It's getting hot in the kitchen. It's getting hot.
It's getting really hot. So it's probably going to litigation if he has that kind of verbiage. In my honest opinion, because malicious intent is a point in cyber libel. He is hinting that. But I'm not a lawyer. I just got sued for cyber libel, so I kind of know this stuff. And that the malicious intent, that wording itself, that's the kind of word that you would see from subpoenas and whatnot. Where are you, Doc? What happened? Okay.
No, I came back. It's just my camera, It's because we've been talking too long. Needed a rest. So crazy, right? So this is going to blow up. I hope it. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah. I wonder who's.
It's essentially discrediting the girl from the claims, because a lot of people are siding with the girl. But there's one comment there that says, "You are also profiting from Filipinos." So what? Like you're just the same with the girl. If the girl is profiting from the farmers, you are also profiting from us, from Pinoy baiting. That's basically the argument here. It's gone crazy.
I think what the important thing is here is there's lots of it's not black and white. What's wrong and what's right. Like there's a lot of gray areas, right? There's a lot of ethical issues going on.
Exactly.
Because if you go back to the videos, for example, like you mentioned earlier that you what was the word? Felt there was, your personal opinion was that you felt there was maybe a bit of exploitation going on in the part of
I think the word is cultural appropriation. I think that's the word, but I don't want to use it and have the wrong context. But I think that's where I'm going with my arguments.
But then there's an argument that his videos do some good because they raise awareness. They do raise awareness, right? And I imagine, I had to guess, that from that 750 peso online course, some of that money was going to the village or the woman. It's not all going to be going to Nas, right?
But most of it is going to Nas Daily. I'm telling you, it's not for charity. It's what he does is for profit. It's not a charitable cause. It's a business venture. Come on, that's the point there, right?
I agree that he'll be getting money out of it. I'd be interested to look at the percentages of how much goes to Nas and how much goes to them.
Exactly. Like for you said earlier, it's good to raise awareness. Okay, we're aware now of Wang Od's existence because you post it on one of the biggest pages on Facebook, right?
Yeah,
we know about her. We know about her story. But do you really need to make a course out of it?
No, I agree.
Exactly, right? Yes. It doesn't make sense.
But I'm being devil's advocate here. I'm not saying I support it. Right? Yeah. Okay, so she lives in a village which is a long way away, right? probably with
Yes.
limited income. There's been a
Yeah.
pandemic for 2 years.
Yeah.
Has this video going up and this online course provided an income to the family, to the village and the family, right?
Yeah.
Does it provide an income which she probably isn't getting because tourism stopped because of COVID?
Exactly.
So
But
that
she lives in the rural part of the country where everything grows from the ground. Does she really need that kind of money? Like for example, it's very cheap to live there, right? I mean, you don't need to pay bills. There's no there's no freaking Meralco, there's no freaking PLDT, there's no freaking Nawasa, and everything that they made that they eat probably comes from the ground. So why do you need money from it? So the idea here is it's more beneficial to the content creator than the artist himself. The artist doesn't need the money. I mean, he got 203 because he's not eating. He's eating healthy. He doesn't eat. She doesn't eat slimming coffee and get shit. Right? So I don't know, man. Yeah, if we're playing with the argument, it's all for profit. So
you don't know. You don't know. I'll tell you about a story about slimming coffee. So I went into there's next to my clinic at work. There's a Filipino shop. So I love going into Filipino shops in Australia because they have all like the Filipino products, right? Like,
yeah.
So anyway, I was looking for some ideas for some new videos. So I went in there to find some slimming coffees and stuff, and you can get them all here. You can buy them all in Australia. Slimming kit.
Yeah.
Lipo, they're all available here. Oh, have we gone again?
All the good stuff.
Sorry, man. We've seemed to.
Yeah, you're cutting away.
Where's my camera gone?
I don't know.
Let's switch it on off. Let's switch it on off.
Hello?
On my back? Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but you're not moving on your StreamYard. You're like a thumbnail.
It's a good thumbnail, but it's a good thumbnail.
Yeah, it's a good thumbnail.
It looks like I'm very angry. I think it probably would have been a good thumbnail. That sadly, I don't know what's happened there. My camera seems to have crashed. Just keep talking, man. And
We can keep talking. We can keep on going. But I'm the only one moving. I do think so.
Yeah, tell a story. I'll try and sort out my camera. Give me a second.
Okay.
Tell us the story, Nico. What you been up to today?
Which one do you?
I'll give you the floor. I'll give you the floor. Oh no, that's me. I'm giving myself the floor there.
Yeah.
All right.
Just shout out the people here
tell us the
who
story.
are spending time with us. Their precious time. Shout outs to you guys. Your camera froze, and I do think that I froze. No, I'm still going, and I just want to shout out everyone here. And someone is watching. Someone very special to me is watching. So shout outs to you, Lods. Yeah, that's it. Your camera got stuck. Okay. Oh, yun. So please, guys, watch the content creators who's trying to give their opinion on this. I think Paulo has already uploaded, and it's around 18 minutes. It's really good. Some of the points there I'm actually using, and of course we're gonna do gatas there. And Batas Natin will actually have a discussion here. Probably the talking points of Batas Natin would be on cyber libel and defamation and what else? And contracts, holding contracts. Because one of the talking points of Doc Adam is when you're old, you're not very good with this thing. So I do think that having Batas Natin explain all of those would be very beneficial for you. And syempre, panoorin nyo rin naman yung content ko para kumita din. Wala namang masama doon, di ba?
Dude, sadly, my
camera
camera's broken, man. I think I don't.
Well,
I don't know
we can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear, but it seems like you're gonna scold me or something, Doc.
It looks pretty aggressive. It looks like I'm about to do
man.
That's how I look about to do a prostate examination, actually.
You're gonna give me a hernia check, man. I mean, it's possible, man, but I don't know. My balls are good.
Okay, man. I think we should probably end it because you know the.
Yeah, let's do like last 5 minutes on this topic, and
Okay,
so we
man.
can round it up to 40. We promoted our friends, putting Pinoy. Shoutouts to you.
Has he
And
posted a video
some
yet?
people get
He told me he
views.
was doing a video. Has he done a video
I'm,
yet?
yeah, he's doing video, I think, but he asked me to do StreamYard again on Saturday, I do believe so. Okay, so let's end this, Doc. Any final words? Probably the last 5 minutes. Your camera got stuck, bro.
I don't know. My camera's moving here. It's just not moving on the stream. I don't know why.
It's okay. We can hear you loud and clear, Doc.
But
Go ahead.
I'm to be honest, I'm glad with the angle. I'm glad the way it stopped. Like it looks. At least I look good. And I'm pointing at my 100K subscriber button. You know, so that's good.
Doc, let me ask you a question. Do
Okay.
you think Nas is deflecting the issue? Now it's the girl versus him. It's not about the Wang Od situation now. The ball is rolling towards him and the girl. Do you think he's deflecting?
No, I think that he's in his own head rationalized what he's doing is right and wrong, and he's taken all the procedures he felt was necessary at all the stages, and he's just defending himself. If I had to, I think he's just defending himself, man.
Okay.
I'm not taking any sides because I haven't gotten any all the information yet, but I think he's fighting back. He's fighting back, and that's what's making it so juicy, right? It's so interesting to see what happens. Like because at the end of the day, this guy has set up a very successful business. It's impressive. It is impressive. You know,
he is impressive.
20 million is no joke. You're like working out how to get that many views, to get all those creators involved. I think it's impressive, man. It's impressive what he's done. So I think he's just fighting back. I'm not taking any sides at all. I don't want to take any sides when I don't know the information. But
what do you think? Would you think that
I have to say as well? Soon?
What is going to be the backlash of this, Doc? What do you think? After this, 2 weeks from now, what do you think would happen to Nas Daily? Because right now he's being canceled royally. Like from Social Blade, I do believe that he lost 25K followers as of this writing, as of this moment. So what do you think, Doc?
I don't know. Even David, what's he called? David Dobrik. He came back from it, right? And I think when you look at people being cancelled, it basically boils down to sponsorship deals. That's the big deal, right? That's when you get cancelled, people lose sponsorship deals. Well, it looks like for Nas, a lot of his income is his own projects, right? So
Facebook.
I think he'll just bounce back.
Yeah, exactly. He just needs to play his cards right. But I don't know. Do you think it's worth? Basically, he's doing the patol thing. You know, when there's drama, you make patol. So, you get more engagement. Do you think it's smart for him to make patol instead of just taking this to court?
Oh, you're talking about the Streisand effect. Where you fight back and it makes it bigger and bigger, right? The Streisand, you're trying to hide something, but it makes it bigger and bigger by fighting back. That's the Streisand effect, man. Do you think it's wise? I don't know. It depends if he's right. If he's right, then it's wise.
Attorney Libayan is actually in the chat. He said we should take sides. I don't know, man. I kind of like the drama itself because we can make content out of it, but I don't know which side would Attorney Libayan would take. So you're not taking any sides here. You're just the neutral observer, right?
Well, if I take sides, it's just based on the information I've got, right? I'll tell you my side. My personal opinion is not necessarily so much about this situation, but my personal opinion is there are people who are exploiting Filipinos much, much more than he is.
Yeah.
And I think that if he's getting cancelled, there's a lot more people who need to be cancelled as well.
Yeah, like the people who does poverty porn.
Poverty porn. You got the biggest creators selling, products which do not aid their fans. You've got poverty porn. There's so much exploitation going on by creators, which I think is worse, in my opinion,
Mhm.
than what Nas Daily's doing. So I think if he's getting cancelled, other people need to be cancelled as well.
Yeah, exactly. Don't just focus on this one issue. My thing here, Doc, is that content creators should do a net positive on their platforms. Meaning to say, they should do more good than harm. We're not all perfect. I mean, I might. I mean, my journey here in YouTube, I've done things that are not good, but I'm just hoping and praying all the time that I do a net positive, and you, Doc, as well. I mean, you're doing good, man. But the thing is, you get slammed for it. So, yeah, we're 40 minutes in, Docs. Should we end this?
Yeah, let's end it, man. We'll do it.
Okay.
We'll do it again if it keeps on going over the weekend.
Yeah.
It
If
was
there's
good
new
chat,
cheese,
man.
let's keep going.
All right. I'll speak to you soon, man. All right.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
Doc.